Right, so we're going to pull your fridge out. You want both tabs pushing down, sliding out. Alright, so if you have been at home the night before, hopefully you've had your van on 240 charging up the batteries and also pre-cooling down your fridge. Now if you're running off power, a little tip, cool that freezer section right down. Turn the freezer right down so that everything's nice and cold, so that when you go back to your batteries you can reduce the temperature back to around that sort of 1 degree or even just under for your freezer section. If you're trying to run this on -18 or a very low temperature like that, the compressor is always going to be running, and you'll find on an overcast day you're going to chew through your batteries very quickly. So top tip, shopping while on 240 volt power, getting all your veggies and stuff nice and crisp, then when you're going off grid, changing the temperature to suit. Now, when you're packing away, a bit of maintenance on the fridge slide, keeping this track nice and lubricated. You'll notice a few of the mechanisms down the side for when you're pushing this lever down. They engage, letting each position slide back in. Now, if you take this out, you go through some dusty conditions, awesome, but you do need to maintain the fridge slides and all your locks and bits and pieces. So a good idea, bit of silicone spray down the side, mainly focusing around each little mechanism pushing down. So I can find that if you don't, you can sort of wear a groove, things can get stuck into place and you'll find yourself out with your fridge or any other slide locked out of position. When you are done, sliding back in, pushing both tabs down again, nice and easy, always nice and slow. What I also like to do before pulling in is just take a bit of pressure off this here by just pulling it back a little bit and pushing down, which allows it to move a bit more freely. Just taking a bit of the pressure off and sliding back in. Make sure it's all locked into position. If it's not engaged properly, you do run the risk of your locks here scratching up against the face of your pantry drawers there. Handles down. In regards to these locks, same again. It's good to always give the keyholes just a bit of lubricant after a trip. We do also need to tighten these, so making sure the seals are engaged and making these dustproof and waterproof. They do just have a little nut on the back that is adjustable. We can just wind those out a little bit if over time they've rattled due to doing some corrugations and a bit of off-road. Adjust them back out so that they are engaging the seal, making them weatherproof.